What's up, virgins? Welcome back to my hardcore world. Today I wanted to show you my creative test world where I did a bunch of cool things. So the first thing that I did was a custom join message. So basically there's a title in the middle of the screen, and in the chat it says welcome to my creative test world with the player name. So if your player name is NewMaster69, that's what it's gonna say. If it's the Legend27, that's what it's gonna say. So as you can see, I spend a lot of time here. Oh my god, sorry. Here. First thing you'll notice is the message on the top of the screen. It's basically with the boss bar command. So that's the thing that that's gonna make it appear on the top of the screen. And here you can change the style of the boss bar. So basically there's all of these things. And here you can basically change the color. There are a lot of options, but I personally like the green. And in here it's just where you want it to be filled up, but there's this that basically overrides it, where it basically makes it so it's constantly like going like that. This is 100 command blocks. They basically all have the same commands. So yeah, if you ever want a tutorial about anything in here, just ask and I can make one. Here is what makes the custom message appear on the top of the screen. That's when it detects something in the stats, then it makes the title, then it's like custom message and something else. I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to look inside of it. Here, oh yeah, that's something that is pretty cool. If you press tab, you can see where the people's names are, a 3-second timer. And every 3 seconds, items are killed. So this is just to reduce lag, basically. So at the exact same time that it hits 0, all of the items are killed everywhere. Even if, like, for example, you take this chest, place a bunch of them, and you just break them all. Everything disappears. So yeah, that's the thing, and now my inventory is flooded. Just like that. Here, this thing basically gives you all of the positive potion effects. So as you can see, I have nothing, and if you click here, I have all of these things. Particles are hidden, so this is pretty cool. And this basically just gives you a speed and jump boost, so just some mobility if you ever just want to be better. This updates your game mode from survival to creative and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Whoops. Right around here, oh, this is one of the coolest things. Basically, you can, it's a particle thing. So I have lava boots, fire boots, bubble boots, and water boots, and other ones are on the way. So basically, if I take the lava boots and I decide to put them on, there's this cool lava particle effect that basically happens around me. So that's what happens. With the fire one, wait, I'm just gonna give myself every one of them. Fire one, it's basically a fire particle effect. With this one has nothing on it. Why did I give it my bubble boots? This basically makes a bubble particle. Bubble particles don't last a long time, so that's why it's like, it looks like this. And the water particles. What? Excuse me. Alright, give me a second. Alright, so I just spent almost 5 minutes trying to find out the issue, and I just noticed it. The command block is deactivated. So yeah, these boots basically give me like a cool water trail. So that's pretty neat. Also, what can be made is you can have a helmet that when you put it on your head, it basically gives you a night vision. Alright, so next commands, this here. So every time every time I put a command block on the ground, it basically turns into this. No gravity, no arms, and nothing. So that's basically what these two command blocks do. That's Mumble Jumbo, and apparently he changed his skin because a few days ago he didn't have this and that face. Yeah, and that's also how I made my skin here. And I have a data pack that basically gives you a book that you can edit. You can edit armor stands and give them positions and everything. It's pretty cool. Here I have some OP items giver. I have this knockback stick that basically gives you knockback 100. Pretty neat. I have some tools that basically have every enchantment that they can have level 10 or something like that. Like a bow with all of these things. I have a pickaxe that is just insanely good. If you check like armored, that's where it starts to get insane. Like all of these helmets have a lot of enchantments. Here I have an OP potion. Basically that's all of the effects that it gives you. Very strong. Here I have a death potion. Basically same thing but with only bad enchantments. I don't even remember what Bad Omen does. Oh yeah, I remember now. Here I have something that can... Okay, I'm just gonna take this just to be safe. Basically, it just spawns charged creepers. So this is insanely good. Oh, next thing I want to do is possibly some sort of command block. Then whenever I kill an enemy, it makes the ding song from online when you kill an enemy. This here, it will necessitate me preparing a command. I'm just gonna copy it. Alright, it's copied. So basically, whenever I spawn this bad boy, a full-on wither boss spawns. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. So yeah, there's these. Then the items get killed. Next up, I have... Oh yeah, this. Whenever you click the button, you get my player head. And whenever you click this sign, you get a sign that when you put it down and you right click on it, you get my head again. So that's pretty cool. I can make it so I can get gear or something. Back here I just have pretty much my automatic sheep shearing thing. I mean, it's not my design, but that's some place where I did it. Here there's just some pixel art of a giant pickaxe, and here I realized that bedrock is a transparent block, so beacons can shine light through it. So that's pretty special. Here, as you saw, there's just a giant portal. Here, there's a villager with custom trades. As you can see, I can basically just spawn him, and yeah, I have a positive effect. Hero of the village basically makes trades cheaper. So yeah, he has trades and he is not a scammer, as you can see by his name. You can basically just, if you ever need a fishing rod or a rail or something like that, yeah, just go and see him. So yeah. Here I was just testing with banners. There's like a lot of them. Like this one is one of the coolest. Here is just my username. Back here is something that I'm gonna show you. Right now, screw it. Whenever you go through here, it lags a little bit, and you basically get thrown up into the air, as you can see by my coordinates and my PC that is currently dying. You can see that that's a lot of TNT that basically throws you up into the air. So yeah, you can basically just do this. Just like that, just to get down. Yeah, also I tested my Enderman farm over there, but I can't really reach it. But something that is pretty special, I'm pretty sure it was through that portal, you can still go through these portals. Just, even though there's a border. So if you throw this, I spawn right on this ship for some reason. And yeah, I can't break anything because I'm outside of the border, but see, you get the point. So basically I'm just gonna kill my player. Just like that. Next thing. Right, I'm just gonna put some TNT back inside of here. Just like that. Activate this, just so I prank the next person. Here is some odd behavior with soul sand blocks. With soul sand and boats. Basically, it jumps a weird way. Here is where I was testing my filtration system for my iron farm. As saw in the hardcore video that I filmed before this one, but that's gonna come out tomorrow. That's my old design, basically to throw out the roses. I'm just gonna give myself a rose to give you an example. No, not rose, poppy. Poppies. So basically, okay, I'm just gonna do this. Before, I had this. Okay, just give it a minute. Before I had this design that basically shot out a poppy every few seconds. But after I decided that it was better to do this because whenever I was waiting here, I kept hearing the tick, 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 and it was very annoying. So I decided to do this, so it only activates when there's a flower in it. So that's why I changed it. In here, that's the thing that I showed off in my very satisfying video. Basically, just put a water bucket up here, and everything becomes a source block. So that's the alpha male infinite water source. Basically, you put one bucket and you make 1,000 more. Something like that. Right up until the end. Ugh. And these command blocks that you might have seen in that video basically just resets it. So that's pretty cool. In here, whenever I press this button, fireworks come out. So that's pretty cool. I love this one. And here, that's my thing to test crops. So I can just put the tick speed up. Then if I ever want to grow wheat, press this and I watch it grow. Can basically test different crops here or just see them grow quickly, which is pretty satisfying. Right until they're fully grown up. Then you can just like remove the crops and they're just gone. You can put on carrots if you want. You can put potatoes. You can also put beetroots or whatever they're called. And yeah. Oh, my mouth is getting dry. Up here, that's the thing that I tested for my Enderman farm design, just to see if this basically could get out. But no matter how much you push it, it can get out, so the farm will always work. This right here, I'm gonna give you a headphone warning. Okay? Basically, someone's lightning. Constantly, which is pretty cool. Out here, I was testing a smooth stone generator, but no matter how much I tried, even though I was testing in survival, I can't get this smooth stone to be collected, no matter how much I try, because the lava has to touch a water source, a full block, or however you want to describe it. But the block kept getting burned into the lava every time I mined it, so it's basically impossible. And the last thing in my creative test world is this. It's basically something that gives you armor. So I just have to align myself. So basically, get in here, press the button, boom, full armor is on. And that's the OP armor from earlier. So yeah, as you can see, I have cool armor stands, and here I have one within that has a victory pose. And one of the ones that I wanted to do too was the I think it was lazing. No, it wasn't lazing. It was Cupid? No, not at all. Honestly, I have I have no idea. This bugs me. There is also death. You can like move him down a little bit just so his legs aren't visible. So he looks like he's buried. Yeah, I think the one I was talking about was lazing. So basically he's just sitting down and he looks like that. But yeah, I accidentally paused there. That's basically the only thing I wanted to show. So I can just put him back in the winning position. So yeah, that's cool. I like this. This is pretty much the world where I always go to whenever I need to test something for my hardcore world, or whenever I want to mess around with command blocks. And basically every command block is color coded with these things here. Basically, yeah. And the only reason why this thing over here has a glass top instead of a blue top is because I like to show people how it looks, or sometimes if the circuit ever gets messed up, I can just see where the problem is, and that kind of stuff. And whenever I need to show you, for example, this thing that I couldn't do earlier for some reason, I can basically just stop the signal and be like, yeah, this is how it works. This puts it to 0%, 5%, 10%, 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. Then I can basically just push this button to reset the signal. So basically it places a redstone block right there and instantly destroys it. Because whenever I placed a torch and broke it instantly and left the game and came back, the signal was like this long for some reason. Even though it started like this long. So it kept getting longer and longer, and one time it just split into 2 or 3 different signals, which was very weird. So yeah, I put a command block here. Also, last thing that I forgot for some reason was this thing here. You can mess around with blue ice. So basically put this here and you're super fast. And then you fall. So yeah, also I put a world border just because it looks cool, I guess, and also yeah, I guess the world has some limits, has to have some limits, and it's also better just so the world doesn't take as long to load and back up and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys oh yeah, I just want to show you this. In here, the Nether has even less space than the overworld because of the border. So basically the border is right around here. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a dislike and subscribe and report the video. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.